Welcome to our block party,
Block
guys.
party,
Cheers.
cheers!
Hey, cheers. Thanks for having us.
Andy and Ben, what a treat.
Ben.
Look at this.
Wow,
I know, this is heaven.
This is a vibe.
This is a real vibe.
I
Well,
feel
do you
like
even know us? I feel like we're not, like, we're
Be-
so washed up.
Be very careful what you wish for, girls. You asked us here.
So you were on the
Hang
show.
on, which one's Andy, which one's Ben?
You're
Andy, Ben.
Yeah.
Well
I
done.
know.
What
Yeah.
about us? Do you even know our names?
Yeah.
Eliza Liberty.
What he said.
Dear, oh dear.
No, Liberty, Eliza.
That's what he told me before.
Hang on, what is it? Sorry, go.
Liberty.
Liberty, Eliza.
So
Oh
we've
no,
got-
you didn't see my hand. I
So
was
you
pointing
obviously
the wrong
watched our
way.
season then.
No, we've got a way that we remember it. So
Yeah.
Ben is Big Ben, so tall Ben, because he's taller, and I'm just Andy.
But remember, we got their names wrong. You don't need to
Well, I'm
remember.
trying to remember how. I thought they might tell us how to remember their names.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty.
Perfect. So why could you not be the statue?
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Liberty? Ben's tall. Big
Anyway.
Ben.
Very strange gear.
Did you? So you didn't watch our season then?
Oh.
Let's.
Obviously not.
In and out.
No.
Toes in the water.
If you tell me what the suburb was, I may have watched it.
Hampton East.
So Andy and I get together every year and watch the auctions.
Yeah.
You can
That's-
guarantee that.
Okay.
The season itself.
So did you watch our auction?
Yeah, we would have.
How did we go?
Hang on, who are the
You did really-
contestants?
It was us, and it was Steph and John,
Yeah, oh,
and it
yeah.
was Ash and Leah, and it was Christy and Brett, and it was Kyle and Leslie.
I do remember.
The most recent one.
Yeah, last year it was.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
last year.
Yeah.
I did watch it because someone in their house didn't sell.
Well, we weren't born when yours went to air.
Ah, okay.
2016.
Okay, yes,
Yeah.
2016.
And you guys are about 25.
We were back
Yes.
then.
So what does that make you now? 30.
I think we
78,
we
I
were
think.
the youngest people ever on the block.
Really?
I think we were.
I think your balls still haven't dropped. We were the youngest people.
How old were you guys?
Well, we
We're
were the same
old.
age we are now.
Yeah.
Oh,
of
because
course.
I was last.
So I'm currently 38.
And I'm
Yeah.
35.
So we're actually older than you, so.
It's just a number, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
It is.
a number.
You only feel. No.
As
You're
old.
only as old as you feel.
Oh, I thought you were going to
Only
say
as
that.
old as
Yeah,
you
yeah,
feel.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what? You're 33-ish now.
33.
You were teaching at the time
Yep.
that you did the block. What are you doing now?
Still teaching.
Didn't you dabble in some TV, some kids' TV?
Yes.
You really rode the wave, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
As much as we could.
I milked it for as long as possible. Benny, you milked it with me for a little bit.
We did a radio show for a little bit.
K-Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone's
We've done our
that.
research.
Yes.
All right.
We did K-Rock together, and then... Well, then actually, no, I went back on the tools and worked with our builder.
Did you really?
I worked with
Actually
Trent.
did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I worked with him for a year, and he goes, mate, do you just want me to put you on as an apprentice? And I was like, well, I've got a teaching qualification, so I don't really know. And then my partner was just like, sort your life out. What are you doing? You're literally
Hey, it's a
labouring.
therapy session.
Okay.
That's everybody up to.
So did you actually like building on the show though?
So he wasn't our builder, but he was the one that potentially could have gone into that area.
Really?
I should have been the one because I was the shopper. We played a game of table tennis to see who would be the shopper and who would stay on site.
We should have done that.
Yeah. I lost. So
Smoked him.
I was the shopper
Yeah.
and Benny stayed on site. So anyway, building, yeah.
Yeah, have you done anything
Anyway, hey, so
since? No, wait.
we're back teaching. We're back.
Yeah.
We're both back teaching.
Okay.
So back to your original question, we were 24 and 25.
Yeah.
And have you done any renovating since?
No, so we obviously, our auction was quite successful. We had
You
a
won
really good time.
$510,000.
Yeah,
Correct.
So I just bought new. Like I just went, hey, thank you so much.
Great.
Yeah, and then Andy bought a fixer-upper.
I bought a fixer-upper, and I was so naive because on the block everything happens within a week.
Yeah.
So we went into this house being like,
Hell.
all right, sweet, no dramas. We'll do the kitchen, we'll brand new deck, this will be brilliant. You came over to help with the deck, but you stood there and watched
Yeah.
us all dig
I
holes.
was there for the barbecue.
And what I kept saying to everyone who was helping, I was like, it'll just take a weekend.
Yeah.
It'll just take a weekend.
Yeah.
Our deck took, I think, 6 months to finish.
Wowee.
We just put a side fence in, which took probably 3 or 4 months.
It's deceiving, isn't it?
It just doesn't. So I'm kind of trying to do a reno.
But the skills that he learnt on the block were applied. So
Yes.
he was paying the builders in chocolates
Yeah.
and
Yes,
lollies
and
and
50% off.
Yeah.
And fun times, and we still do that.
Yeah.
I And I
And
always
he's got
say,
the gift of the gab. Like, he can get you to come
you
over
come
and
for
work
the
it.
experience. I'll put on food, I'll put on drinks, I'll put on catering. We'll all have a good time. There'll be music, we'll have fun.
I'm there. I'm there.
It is good. Well, you can help
So
with our
And then you
kitchen.
leave
We've got to
without
do
the
a
cash.
kitchen next.
There's
yeah.
no cash.
Yeah, there's minimal cash.
Okay, no, I'm not there
exchanged.
then.
Yeah.
Right, so then you sort of just you had to go back to teaching. Not that that's not truly wonderful teachers of heaven.
Yeah.
They
Then
are.
what's the dream?
As in, what's the dream?
Your dream? Would you love to go back on the block? Would you love to do TV?
Mate, we got this phone call. I literally said yes. Yes. I don't care what the question is. We will do it. There's something about the block. We had a good experience.
We had one of the best experiences. We've watched a little bit of the block after us.
yeah.
And there are so many people that come out of it like, oh, it's hell, it's torture. And we were like, what? Like, it
Yeah.
was tough.
Yeah.
But best thing we ever did.
Same. It was the best thing we ever did, but also torture.
I think it was the hardest thing we've ever done.
Do you know what? I think it's like they say what childbirth is like.
Yeah.
That you forget
And
the trauma
don't
and you
we-
want another child.
And don't we know that?
And we completely, I vividly
Yeah.
remember
Same,
saying that.
same.
It's just like childbirth.
We were saying that 2 weeks afterwards.
Yeah, it's just like childbirth.
Well, just to finish off before we actually jump into the episode,
Yeah.
you've answered it because you talked about your partner. Because everyone, obviously, the question on everyone's lips: are you single?
Okay, so
you're
you
not?
haven't done your. I'm
not- you have a child.
100% taken with a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a partner.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you?
I am taken as well. Yeah, I've
Alright.
got.
You didn't watch our season at all.
All right, shall we wrap up then? Let's
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for having
Waste
us.
of time. It's such a waste of our time. We asked for single boys.
Yeah.
That was the one thing I remember about your season.
Yeah.
Because I remember you were trying to get on with
So we
Scotty's
used
son.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like,
That's us.
jeepers.
I remember your building and design
Prowess.
expertise. Yeah.
I also remember that too.
Do you recall a beautiful thing that we put in one of our bathrooms?
The moss wall.
The
Yes.
moss wall.
See, I did
I
watch it.
thought you were talking about a person. I was like, oh my God, I'm not sure you read it.
What were your thoughts on that?
We're not designers, indifferent.
Yeah.
No, I'll be honest, it was dreadful.
That's
Yeah.
Who
it
has
was.
time to water moss?
You don't have to water it. You clearly didn't watch it close enough. It's you don't have to water it. It's what else? Air purifying. It's stunning. It's good for the environment. It's a feature.
Yeah, and we also left the toilet out of our main bathroom, and we're still trying to justify it. So
Yeah.
it sounds like you guys
No
are,
regrets. You
yeah,
can't
same
regret it.
thing.
Yeah.
You're still
Stand
trying to
by your
justify your decisions.
And
yeah,
also,
yeah.
I don't know if we've mentioned this. You had no experience like us, so we can
Yeah.
all relate
We're a
to
good
being
match.
dumb.
So
fucks.
what better people to judge the new contestants
Exactly.
than 4 people that have no idea
Exactly.
what they're doing?
So,
Okay.
do you guys have any? Have you watched any of this season at all? And do you have any opinions so far on it?
I haven't seen a single episode.
Okay.
Wow, interesting.
And I've seen tiny little bits. What's going up on socials?
Yeah.
And snippets here and there.
Okay.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say I really know what's going on.
Right, so
Early
we're
thoughts?
doing week 5.
Yeah.
We're about to judge week 5,
Okay.
which is master bedroom, but
Yeah.
we can't call it master bedroom. Shayna would like us to call it main bedroom, main bathroom,
Gender
because it's more
equality.
gender equal.
Of course. You were just telling me that on the way in. That
Yeah.
I
you
did say it.
hated the term master.
I felt
so
guilty saying it.
I'm so glad that you've
Yeah.
told
It's
us.
out of our vocabulary for
Okay.
this.
Because we don't
episode.
say
Main.
Mrs. bathroom or Mrs. bedroom, do
Well,
Yeah.
no, we don't. No.
Andy, what are your thoughts?
No, we do not. We'll stick with
we?
main bedroom.
Yeah.
So in summary, the block changed our lives forever. We're positive about it. We're happy. We still don't know shit about shit to renovate.
How much
Absolutely.
did you guys win?
$1,050,000.
You did
Oh my
not.
gosh.
$1 million bucks.
And that's why you look like that and we look like this.
Oh, no,
I
we
literally-
look
Oh
like
my
this
God.
before.
I said to Ben,
We've
should I
always
wear
looked
a
like this.
shirt coming in here? I don't even know what
Yeah.
the deal is.
Actually,
You won $1 million.
when we're all back on All Stars next year,
Yeah.
we'll
It's actually
We'll
wild because
reassess.
I remember auction day. We were talking about we would be happy with 80,000.
Yeah.
That was our salary.
Yeah.
You guys won $1 million.
Oh, to be
wild.
honest, we walked in being like, okay, we have to be grateful if we don't win anything because our house is a little bit heinous.
Yeah, we
Nah,
saw
we
it.
liked
Yeah,
our
we know.
house.
I do recall your house. Now it's all coming
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to me.
The
Your
orange
Your
stove
front door was
the
around
back-
the
was the
side.
We're still proud of it, but we're not master builders.
No, and
Yeah.
nor are we. And you guys obviously
Mrs.
didn't see
Builders.
our apartment.
Or Mrs. Builder. Miss Builder.
Yeah, you were the main builder.
Main builders.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
The
not
queen
main
builders.
builders. We're not
Yeah.
main builders. All right, we must watch.
Let's
It's such a
watch.
joy.
Yeah.
but
Let's do it.
We must. New contestant.
So these are the newbies.
Oh,
That would
Yeah.
make sense.
oh, welcome, girls.
Sisters.
Oh,
All
just a
good
younger
for you.
version.
All
Yeah.
good for
There's
you
your
too.
competition.
Ricky and Hayden, the boys.
Mates.
Oh, the boys.
Our competition.
No, thanks, man.
You beauty.
This was us on our first day.
My whole life, rejection.
Same.
Rejection. Oh, you got.
We were on the show too.
No, I was talking about rejection.
Yeah, we know rejection.
on the block and off.
We did P50s though, which we thoroughly regret.
P50s.
Do you know what that is?
I still remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Around the doors, like the little gap. It looked really
gutters.
nice.
Lights. Okay.
P50s, yeah. I'm so glad you said skirting because I was like, what are P50s?
No, well he's a Sparky and she's nothing.
Well, she's
she's
not
not
nothing.
nothing.
She ain't nothing.
Sorry.
She's not a person.
Sorry. I mean, no experience. But look how great her work is.
Yeah, and from nothing to
Well, we were all nothings. Keep that in mind. We can relate.
Yeah, that's fair.
We were school teachers.
Yeah.
I want to get your vibes on the contestants so far and what you think just from watching that segment. So we'll start with Kylie and Brad, green hair.
They seem like fun.
That she knows what she wants and
Yeah.
she's getting it regardless.
Which is a black house.
Yeah, and I feel like you got to stick with your guns. And I think Brad, he's just
Along for the ride.
happy wife, happy life. He knows what the deal is, and all us males, we get it.
Yeah.
You've got it spot on. But do you think it's stick to your style and just believe in yourself and do that? Or if you get feedback from the judges, which they have the past few weeks, that they should tone down the black because they're at Phillip Island and they may not sell their house that well, would you change it a little bit?
So in our first week, Andy styled our ensuite with Bic razors and like Rexona.
And Radox.
We did tissue boxes and stuff.
Yeah, so sticking to your style
Yeah.
is not something we were familiar with.
But
We
actually-
changed every week.
We had the whole wrong style to begin with.
Yeah.
We were in an Art Deco building,
Yeah.
which we didn't even know what Art
No.
Deco was. And we got told it was Scandinavian, our style.
Yep.
So each week, because we had no idea, we took the
on board,
feedback on board. And they were like,
Same.
if
So
this
change
is
it.
where you start, get rid of it and start again.
There's something to having no experience because you're like a sponge, don't you reckon? You just absorb everything and you're like,
You're not stubborn. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, well, if that's wrong, I'll try
Yeah.
again.
We literally know nothing, so we will listen to the experts.
yeah.
Mimi and Christian.
The winners.
The
Yes.
winners 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
She's come from nothing. She
Yeah,
was
of
nothing.
course.
She gets it.
Well, I mean, she's like us, no renovation experience. Her partner, Christian, is a
Sparky.
Sparky.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it helps being a trade.
Oh.
If you
If
could
you've got
go
any
in-
idea.
Well, that's true.
Yeah,
but if
yeah,
you
yeah.
can go in and do something yourself.
Yeah. Now, what about the two girls? Now, this is the first time we're seeing them as well.
Yeah. How are you two
They're
feeling?
so young.
So young.
What were you doing when you were 22?
Going out and getting loose 5 days a week.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
building a multi-million-dollar home.
And they've done renos and stuff before,
Yeah.
so
So
they know what they're
so
doing.
this is the issue. I don't think the contestants know,
what?
the other contestants fully know how capable they are at renovations
So
at
they're
this
like
point.
undercover boss.
Well, a little bit,
Like,
yeah,
really?
yeah. So they know what they're doing renovation-wise, but no one gets the block till you're actually on it. So what they'd be
Yeah.
used to is lining up a plasterer, and the
I'll be
plasterer
there in
shows
3
up.
weeks' time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
The pace
Pace
of it all
is-
is completely
so
different.
it doesn't matter how much experience you have; it's still a different ball game.
But
But the girls.
But it's so wonderful
they
to have
do
some
seem
fresh meat.
very young, though.
Very young.
That concerns me.
If
And as
anyone
well-
can do it, they can.
But also very, very big shoes to fill from the sisters from last season.
yeah.
Who were the sisters from last season again?
I
Do you
will
remember?
say,
Do you remember?
No, they were really good.
younger, more experienced, these people.
Oh, yeah.
And not their top priority is not finding a husband, so they're more
So,
focused.
not good TV.
No, exactly.
Not good TV.
Exactly.
I completely disagree. They're doers. They get it done.
Now, you haven't seen much of the boys, so we probably don't need it, but they're like you. Just get stuck in.
They actually remind me a lot of you guys,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're attractive,
Yeah.
they're funny.
Yeah,
they're
legends.
Legends.
Just all round 10 out of 10.
Shocking with money.
so young.
It makes me feel so underaccomplished.
Same.
Like you hear that, it's
I
like,
know,
what
I've
was
done
I-
nothing.
They don't have
Any colour. I'm not a stylist, but you know.
Why does that look confronting?
Yeah, it looks like a
Mental Institute.
Well, you-
An asylum.
Oh, come on, Shayna.
I like that.
Yeah, that's heaven. That's heaven.
That's the same.
That's amateur hour.
Yeah.
They
At
did
least
have three.
peel off your tape.
Mind you, we
Sorry, ladies, how many renos have you done? You don't leave painting tape on there.
New kids on the block, Maddie and Charlotte. What do we think?
young.
young. It's the only word that I can think of.
It'll be interesting.
But I actually think it would be helpful if we came halfway and someone had already started our aesthetic, because us four, we
would
don't know
help.
shit about
we
shit.
wouldn't have to
Massive.
choose.
Actually true,
Yeah.
because you could look back and be like, all right, sweet, that was the linen they used in that bedroom. We're going to use the exact same
How do we just
thing.
be consistent with what they've
The
done?
only reason it would be hard is if you had that black house and you hated black, you'd be like, oh, kill me.
You
But
would start making it light grey
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
light and back of the house all white.
Yeah.
We
But
got
I
there.
look at what they produced. I don't think it looks like any of the other stuff in the house.
you reckon
Exactly
they've
the
tried
same.
to come in with their aesthetic that they know and love?
Yes,
and they're
their own
starting
style.
again.
Which, for a buyer coming into that house and seeing literally half the rooms, because they did 4 rooms, Jesse and Paige,
Which is a lot.
which is a lot, versus the rest of the house, which is just this modern
White.
beige. You're going to be
very
like,
white.
this is a mishmash of.
And all I think of is, you don't own a dog. Like, dogs dirty everything.
Oh.
Oh, and
I was like,
kids.
And kids.
Oh, kids.
Yes.
Yuck.
I see white and it's like, no, because
Okay.
it'll just get dirty.
Would you have liked to have seen more colour?
I'm no stylist. But
More colour.
I-
Colour. Just full stop. More.
You guys, let's also hone in on the fact, who are we to judge?
Oh.
And we need to get that very clear.
100%.
We've got no idea, but I did see a lot of white. There was
We're qualified block contestants.
Yeah,
we
that's all
need to
we've
give
got.
ourselves a bit more credit.
Can
Like,
we
we've
pass
done-
judgment? We can pass
Yeah.
judgment.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
we can.
We shall.
Got little chalkboards
Oh, to
we're
score.
scoring them.
to score.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm no Marty Fox. Do you want me to score as a Marty or a
As
Shayna?
yourself.
Is it
What do
Marty?
you think?
Well, am I going as a real estate agent or as a
You're
stylist?
going as a pre-block person.
Here you go.
All right.
All right, so Maddie and Charlotte this week, I'm giving a 7.5. I thought it was a really good room, but I thought they might have, considered being a little bit more consistent with the whole what's the
Rest of the
theme?
house.
The whole rest of the house, which is the modern colonial.
I'm giving Maddie and Charlotte an 8. I think, look, I know you shouldn't take into account circumstances, but they have come in with hardly any time. They have finished the room. I think they've done a stunning, stellar job. But it's not a 10, obviously, it's an 8.
Oh, I look really bad.
Oh, you reckon you look bad?
No.
I've given them a 6.
Wow,
But
way.
I've said this because I love your work.
Harsh.
I love your work, girls. It doesn't tie in with
Fair.
what's been going on in the house, but I know that 6 could easily become a 9 if you sort of just get with the program.
I love that.
Love it too.
Yeah,
That's what
I
you
love
really
that.
What have you got?
I've gone a 3.5. So let me be clear. For 3 days that you worked on the show, on the room, and 0.5 because you'll have completed half the house.
Yes.
And I used the colour white because that's all you use.
We didn't have a choice. We've only got white chalk.
Okay, all right, fair, but
I thought you
could-
said it looked the same. So what's
I didn't say it looked good.
Oh,
It looked the same.
correct.
So you don't like the rest of the house either?
Yeah.
Wow, 3.5. That is some harsh gear if ever
Is
I've
it?
seen it.
Harsh.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're great. No, it's fine. But we love
All
harsh.
right, you guys are giving away
Oh,
marks
this is
for
great.
free.
This is great. This is great.
Okay, let's go
All right, on to the next.
people.
Hey, so he's grumpy.
Yeah,
I didn't think he got along with his trades.
that one. That's a
selectively.
rarity.
What are these called? How do they do that? Is that a mood board, is it? We don't
Yeah.
have any of that.
Nah. We caught on maybe week 11.
Is that on PowerPoint?
We did a fireplace.
In a master
We did it.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah,
Don't
it
you
was
turn your
heaven.
nose up. That's pretty cool.
I don't mind it.
I don't like the bed.
That bed is sick.
I like it.
I hate the bed.
I love it.
I don't know about the orientation of the chairs.
Toga.
Isn't that Greek?
It's a toga party, isn't it?
Ours.
Feels like Austin Powers.
You hide that in a cupboard.
We had leather.
That
We
was
had
ours.
leather.
We had that. Trendsetters. Courtney and Grant. Well, from that, I reckon they've won.
It looks like they've won.
You can't beat that, can you? Really?
That's
And
amazing.
he looks stoked. He
Yeah,
looks so
doesn't
happy,
He does
yeah.
not look grumpy.
Yeah.
I don't like the bed though. There's some
Oh, I love the bed.
It's Austin Powers. And
green and velvet. Is it
I
velvet?
like it.
The texture maybe? I don't know.
I don't know.
It was green. I don't know.
Did it have more colour for your liking, Ben?
That was much better. That was like warm. There was greens. There was a fire.
I
was
liked,
nice.
I liked the fire, but I disagree with Marty's comment that a fake fire detracts from the
That
room.
looked real to me.
all right, let's move on from the fire. Hey, I thought it was a magnificent flow to the bathroom.
It felt right because
We're
there
not
was,
judging the bathroom, are we?
No, but I'm just
No,
saying
no,
you've got to
no,
have
The whole suite.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to connect.
But you've seen the other rooms. Okay,
Yeah, but I'm
so-
just saying, you got a glimpse of it. It felt like a good flow.
Well, there
Yeah.
was green, and I noticed there was.
But is that the thing? Like, okay, there was green. So
No, but
great.
also the
You're
marble
tiny.
they used in the bathroom, they used on the top of their little desk situation
In the walk-in wardrobe?
Didn't rate the walk-in.
Didn't you? Because of the open shelves.
I don't like exposed shelves.
Yeah.
And lot of space, don't get me wrong. Like, that is
huge storage.
incredible.
Yeah.
But how many people are just chucking their things in a wardrobe, closing the door,
Yeah,
and dealing with that
100%.
later on?
Yeah.
It's all well and good to present it like that, but in real life, it
just
ain't going to look like
isn't
that,
happening.
right?
But what I'm liking with these guys, they put interesting sconce placement.
Sconce or sconces?
Sconces is 2, sconce is 1.
Okay.
Sconces. But they
Sconce.
over-sconced
It's like
it.
bird and birds.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
But they over-sconced in that room.
So they light.
Lights on the wall, they
Yeah.
over-sconced next to the
Yeah.
artwork.
And I feel like you want a mood in the bedroom as well. You don't want it to be overlit.
Do you know what I hated? And it came up with us so much. It was like the artwork's too high.
Yeah, same.
What is the hell is the rule?
No
your
idea.
eye line.
But
I think
your
it's gotta
eye
meet with
line
your
compared to my
Yeah.
eye line, they're two
Actually-
very different eye lines.
No, but you looked at their artwork. It was in the middle of the sconces.
Yeah.
Yep.
It looked kind of weird.
It did look weird. It was too big.
busy.
But I agree with you on that. Like, what if you have Michael Jordan living in the house?
Exactly right. Is Michael Jordan the tallest person you could think of?
Yeah.
Do you not just go half,
tall?
a
Like-
third in between?
Wasn't he like a guard?
No, you just go
Like Yao Ming was like 10 foot
7
tall.
feet is
Yeah,
tall.
Min.
Yao Ming.
Who's Yao
He was
Ming?
also a basketballer.
I think one of the
in that
tallest
era.
basketballers in the world.
You used the Michael Jordan reference.
Okay.
Can I tell you something that they do well, though?
course you can.
Just like putting random shit in a room that just looks really good. Like
that
when
fits.
I looked at some of that stuff in there and I was like, wow, they've used this marble, but then they've used velvet green and then they've used white. And I'm like, oh, I would never in a million years know how to put that combination
white
together and make it
walls.
look good.
Yeah. Well, I looked at that, and originally I thought, well, there's really nothing in that. And then I guess the more you dig deeper,
There's heaps.
well, there's a bed, there's a bit of artwork.
I think it's
chairs,
good.
there's
I
mirrors,
think
There's-
it's quite stunning.
Actually, the chair's facing out.
I found that
Weird,
weird.
that was strange.
I didn't like the orientation of the 2 chairs.
So why would you both have the chairs facing the bed?
No, you'd have it facing the fire, because aren't you sitting around the fire having
that's
a
much
cup of
better.
tea?
Okay, now that makes sense. Yeah.
But to be honest, are you really spending time in the bedroom like that?
Well, if you want people to sit and watch your porno, then you face
Then
it
you
towards
sit
the bed.
there.
We were getting there, weren't we?
Yeah. All right,
Where are
let's
the mirrors
score.
on the ceiling?
All right, let's score. Let's score.
Oh, okay, score.
I'm giving Courtney and Grant a 9.5. I thought that room was stunning. I think she styles it so incredibly well. I think it flows really beautifully with the rest of the main suite. And I just think they're doing a bloody cracking job, so 9.5.
I'm giving Courtney and Grumpy a 9. I just think they're doing stuff that I wouldn't think to do, and I appreciate it, but it's not perfect.
I'm giving that couple an 8. Now, I'm only giving it an 8 because I wasn't a big fan of the bed. So if the bed was a little bit nicer, it could have been a 9, but it's an 8. But I really did like the room.
Well,
I did
wait.
like the room, yeah.
Wow. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no. I've given Courtney and Grant a 9 as
Whoa!
well. I thought that room was unreal. The bed was super. There was colour. So, I mean, the bar wasn't set very high, but I really liked it. I thought it was really nice.
Okay.
Well done. Well
So
done.
they're
the
our
next.
winners. They're our winners.
Oh, no, look, they've left a bag and stuff in there.
They didn't get it finished.
Again.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, it's odd.
I like it.
It looks random. I like that.
That's nice.
That looks great.
It looks unfinished.
Feels very Phillip Island.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
coastal.
It does.
Yeah.
Why would you leave
I
that?
don't get that. I really like it.
You would, because you guys are guys.
Oh, you don't like that?
I like it, but it's basic.
If that's the only thing that's not finished though, a bit of linen.
Ooh,
Too
that's
much
very-
exposed
Yeah.
here.
Oh,
They take feedback like champs.
You'll be right, fellas.
Okay.
You'll be right.
Yeah.
Right, so Ricky and Hayden.
Love them. Love them. Great
Yeah,
energy.
That they've been so positive. They've literally had 5 weeks
Of being smashed.
shit, and a lot of it hasn't been their fault. Like people walking off on them or people fucking up their jobs or whatever.
They never give up.
But they just are so positive.
One of them
That
had a
looked like
child.
they gave up.
That was weird.
I mean,
That was like not
That's
finishing
weird.
and having it dirty and stuff like that's not great.
How's that giving up? They didn't have a bed sheet on.
okay, could they have walked out with the bag? Like,
I
they've
agree. They
gone-
could have
okay.
walked out with the bag, but
Yeah.
I thought that looked really good.
Be up.
To your point, I actually thought they did a good job, and like
No, that is great.
I thought it was nice.
That's better than House One.
The all white.
Or
okay.
what? I feel like So you walk into that room, they've got the timber that kind of, I think of driftwood down at the ocean. You're at Phillip Island, you're like, oh, kind of coastal
Palm
vibes.
tree, graphico.
Beautiful. They had
You're so full of shit.
what do you mean? They had like the layers behind the bed. Was there not
I
like
did like
a
that.
Yeah,
bed
there was
head?
timber.
Then there was
Yeah.
the
girls
calf
had
thing.
3 days and they finished it.
Well, they did a great
What
job.
why did they not finish?
Yeah, why did they not finish?
Yeah.
Does
Why did
anyone
they not
remember?
They didn't
I think
clean,
they had
there
a
was
new
cupboards,
builder.
there was
like, I think
downlights, there
I
was
think it was
all-
just, I don't know.
I'll be honest, it's a big space. Like
Everyone has a big space.
A main
but the
bedroom.
girls finished.
Yeah.
The girls finished. And if I've given them a 3.5, I fear for the boys.
Did you guys in your season have like Kinsman and the sponsors and stuff? Because obviously that whole walk-in robe is
It's done by
Kinsman.
Yeah.
Sponsors.
No.
We had to organise that all ourselves. So again, Geelong crew, we went and called some family and friends.
That's
and
a
said,
lot
"Hey,
of
do you
money.
You're sourcing a cabinet maker to create all those.
Oh, we had it so hard done by. Our season was by far the hardest.
You'll remember our walking
does sound bloody
robe.
hard.
Oh,
It was
yes!
The big spinner, all the shoes.
Everyone remembers
Come
that.
on, you remember the spinner.
I think it was the only one in Australia, the world maybe, that had a spinning shoe rack.
The world. That
Lazy
is such an
Susan shoe rack.
It
exaggeration.
was.
No.
It
Well,
was.
we've
Alright,
never seen it
sauce.
again, so that's the impression it left.
Anyway, let's talk about the moss wall.
Yeah, we're all trendsetters over here.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Lads, okay. Oh, this is hard.
All right. I'm giving Ricky and Hayden a 6.5. Now, I thought they did a really good job this week. I thought it was an improvement from previous weeks, but there was still just things being unfinished and not perfect.
I'm giving Ricky and Hayden a 7. I thought it was a fair effort. It was fairly inoffensive, but I do not like exposed shelves in your walk-in, and I do not like the lack of tidying, and I do not like the poor time management.
Ricky and Hayden, I love you. I'm giving you a big 9. The 0 at the top there is like that random circle in your ceiling, and I just tucked on a little line. I love it.
You are the most inconsistent scorer I've ever seen in my life.
Lads, I've given you a 2.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
there were 2 of you that could have done a better job.
Oh.
Holy moly.
Hang on, I gave the girls a
you are-
3. I had to go hard.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys aren't happy with that?
Harsho Magasho.
That is harsh over
Sorry, 12.
Much
It was
better.
great. 12 out of 10.
Well done, boys. Well done, boys.
Good effort. Solid.
Oh, I don't love that.
No.
Yum.
Those spotlights are weird.
Yeah, I don't know
why.
about it either.
Look, I can't stop looking at them.
Yeah.
It looks like a garden fence.
It
Yes.
does. That's
Yes.
exactly what it looks
Spot
like.
on.
What?
What the random fuck?
Who's Tom Ford?
The designer. There's bubbles in it. Am I imagining that?
Or you can see the line.
You don't want to look at it.
Yeah.
Great call, Shayna.
You sleep with your eyes closed.
Yeah, but laying there looking at. I like that. Is that a rug?
Oh, I do not.
I thought that was cool. Oh, I don't like the wallpaper.
No.
I don't
Too much.
get
It's
it.
too much.
Oh,
I don't get it, but I don't know anything.
I love it, but I hate it.
Brad and Kylie.
Brad and Kylie. Now, what I get confused about with them is, so the first 2 weeks they did really like dark and moody, and they got annoyed that the judges hated it. Then they changed something to make it, I don't know if I'm getting my weeks mixed up, but then they
guest
changed it to make it lighter. The judges loved it. They got pissed off at those comments because they were like, but we want to do our aesthetic. I can't keep up with them. But anyway, I think that
Is that dark and moody though? Are you calling that?
Yeah, that's dark and moody again.
Really?
but
it
now-
is
thought that
dark
was
and
light.
moody. However, they
That's light.
Oh, whoa.
it's light.
What are you calling
Yeah,
House
yeah.
1 then?
It's lighter than their bath. Like their bathroom was literally all black.
Yeah,
So
okay.
this is like a mix of light
Because
and
not
dark. I
having
think.
seen it, thinking that that was going to be the dark house,
Yeah.
that looked okay.
Yeah.
But walking in, you walk in and it's dark straight away
Yeah.
against that.
I don't get it, but then I don't get style.
Yeah.
So
Well, I do, so I'll tell you exactly what we just saw. Terrible.
Okay.
Super dark.
Oh, that's harsh.
No, look, it wasn't terrible. I really liked their light that they did in their challenge. I thought it's a nice tie of Phillip Island where they are.
Okay, yeah.
Bringing in the coral. It's a bit of fun. I don't know how they've done it.
But
That's what it is, isn't it? Isn't it
Barnacles, barnacles.
Oh, barnacles, mussels and all that type of stuff.
All that. I thought Ben's call was very fair.
Thank you.
What was that?
You close your eyes when you sleep. You don't look at it when you're sleeping.
and when your eyes are awake, open in bed, the lights are on.
Exactly.
No.
So you're ready to go.
You're laying there on a weekend, you're trying to mind your own business, you're reading the newspaper, and all you're seeing is just like makeup brushes.
in front of the newspaper.
I love makeup, so I'd love to look at my makeup
same
brushes
as a
at all
dream.
time.
I need to ask you this.
Yeah.
Oh, careful.
No, you have like an ensuite that's attached. Are you really sitting there to do your makeup?
Yes,
Yes.
I always sit on my
Yes.
carpet
Oh, God,
in front of
yeah.
a mirror in my room to do my
Yeah,
makeup.
Because it's more
Because-
of a social thing. You get people
No,
over.
but you can just get more comfortable
Yeah.
and you can spread your
Yeah.
shit out.
Yeah, there you
Agree.
go.
Oh God, yeah, stunning stuff.
is
But you
using
don't need that in your beach house.
Who's living here?
Like I reckon it's rich people who
As their holiday
as their
weekender.
holiday-
Okay. All right.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
Look,
Fair enough.
it was okay.
I don't really understand the roof.
Wallpaper.
Wallpaper.
Yeah, what about the gold metallic one?
When they got it ready, I was like, oh, that's shocking. But it looked okay.
It looks like
Better
somewhere
on-
you'd sit and smoke cigars.
It was too much.
Like
It's
a
very
men's
like
club.
70s.
I didn't like
Yeah.
the rug in the walking robe. You liked that, didn't you?
Loved it. I reckon that was a bit of fun, but didn't compliment the wallpaper.
It looked better.
And
in the
I
walking
remember I'm the
robe.
stylist
you
here
are,
as well.
you are the
Yeah.
stylist.
Okay.
Show him your
yeah.
little tag. Do you remember your tag? So Andy used to call himself the Style King.
Style. Oh, I haven't done it for a while.
Oh,
How do I do
no.
it? King?
Oh no, never mind. Cut.
Lovely. We'll have a bit of practice and we'll come back to you next time. All right, let's score.
All right.
All right, I am giving Kylie and Brad a 7. I think it's an improvement from the previous weeks in terms of taking on board the judges' feedback. It's just not my style, so I find it hard to judge because I just don't really get it.
I'm giving Kylie and Brad a 7.5. I truly, honestly don't get it. But I can appreciate what they were trying to do. And I don't understand style. So who am I to judge? So I can see the effort, but I don't like the exposed shelves. I don't like the colour palette. But like other people are going to like it.
Kylie and Brad, had you have got rid of the makeup brushes, your score would have been a little bit higher. I give you a 7.
Why have you got carrots?
That's what I thought it was. Their makeup brush.
They're makeup brushes. I didn't get the whole thing where you can see your makeup, you do your makeup when you've got an ensuite. So, unfortunately, it's a 7 from me.
Oh my lord. Carrots. Yeah.
Kylie and Brad, as the kids say, I thought it 8. So I thought the room was really good. I thought the wallpaper looked better than what it looked like on the tables when you mapped it out. It wasn't as dark as I thought it was going to be, and it had a nice vibe. So I'll give you an 8.
Did the kids say
Yeah,
that's 8?
It 8. As in
That-
like,
it ate,
yeah,
like-
if it 8.
Like it slapped.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really good. It 8. You 8. Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
sounds,
really
that
good.
sounds a bit loose.
I think.
All right, last one.
That's Steph and Gian's bedhead that they
Yeah.
designed.
It's all about me. Does it look small?
That
Yeah,
works.
that's
That actually
good.
works.
I love how
That's
that
cool,
looks.
yeah.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah, that's really nice.
I'll have what she's having.
I'm sorry, this is just gorgeous.
Very good, very
It
good.
looks so good.
It looked like 3 brown walls to me. Like, I didn't like that at all. That's horrible. The bedrooms are.
So, Mimi and Christian, I feel like it's a bit of a 2-horse race at this point. Courtney and Grumpy, and Mimi and Christian, but that room was
Divine.
stunno magano.
That is divine. Divine.
It was,
Yeah,
it was like,
okay, it was alright. It was okay. The main bedroom was really good.
Yeah, I agree.
The walk-in robe was a bit plain. I looked like a timber yard.
You're kidding.
Genuine.
It's everything I
luxurious.
asked for.
It's just full
closed
brown
off,
walls.
but also
Luxe.
a feature open shelf
The display
area
shelves.
for display.
Stunning.
Do you know what I don't think there's any functionality in? You know how the top drawers have like the slots for watches and things?
Yeah.
Ring?
I agree.
Does anyone ever use
No.
that?
I
I
would if
would.
I had that.
Reckon.
I would, yeah,
I'd throw
for
everything in.
necklaces, for rings, for
Yes,
sunglasses,
absolutely,
for all accessories.
absolutely. I love what they've done. They've made it Phillip Islandy subtly.
Yes.
The
I love
waves on the
that.
bedhead, Japandi, Stephen Jan's bedhead,
Yes.
stunning. The artwork, so it's not kitsch in that they've done just slap blue on the wall or done, I don't know. They've just done it really simply and subtly, and I
Very
love
classy.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever win a room?
that. 3 actually.
Which one's
Ooh.
the
Second
second
most
most
in
in
our
our season?
That's good.
Sorry, hang on. Say that again.
The second most in our
did you like how they
season.
said
What were the rooms you won?
Yeah.
Kitchen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
mass,
No.
main
Thank
bathroom.
Main bathroom.
Good.
And our redo room, because our first one was you couldn't get worse,
so
so
it
we
was only
polished
up.
a
Reader
turd.
room and kids' bathroom in 1 week.
Main
Yeah.
bathroom.
Yeah.
Do you have a toilet in there or not?
Yes.
You do.
You didn't have a toilet.
That is bizarre. As in, did you have it in a separate space?
have it next door.
At a
Oh,
water
that's
closet.
fine, isn't it?
Well, that's what we thought.
We thought so. We didn't even give it a thought.
Should we score?
Oh.
I'm giving Mimi and Christian a 10 out of 10 because I gave Courtney and Grumpy a 9.5 and I think Mimi and Christian's is better than theirs, just slightly. So 10 out of 10 for me. Stunning. They just do a brilliant job. They keep delivering and I think they're going to keep delivering.
I'm giving Mimi and Christian a 10. I am a basic biatch and they gave me every single thing that I could ever dream of and more.
Mimi and Christian, I'm giving you guys a 7. Just like your bedhead with the waves, it looks good. It felt right. It was really nice, but it could have been a little bit better. But I did
hang
like
on,
it.
you took 3 points off. So what's
Yeah.
those 3 points off for?
It's a good question. I don't know. I liked it, but I just thought the waves kind of worked with the 7.
Mimi and Christian, I'm going to give you a 9.1 because I thought it was a little bit better than the other room I scored a 9. Who was that?
Courtney and Grant.
Courtney and Grant. So a little bit better than those guys. Got to have your head. So well done.
All right, so going into judging, do we think clear winner Mimi and Christian?
I've got
I
them
think
ahead.
it's 2-horse race.
Yeah.
Christian
Then
and
Courtney
Mimi,
and
Courtney and Grant.
Grumpy?
Yeah.
And then I forget the rest.
All right, let's see.
I think I gave
Can't
an 8.
remember.
I gave them a 3.
Pretty not
No,
bad.
that's brutal.
7 is harsh, isn't it?
half
7.5 hard.
for not finishing
Actually,
a room.
I think I gave them a 7.
Yeah.
I gave them a 2.
I gave them a 9. No, I'm not.
10.
Got to be a 10.
That is a 10.
Yeah,
That is
give
a
it to
10.
him.
Oh.
Oh,
That is-
Nah.
commit.
Your boy.
Here we go.
Boxing
See, he
out.
dogs you, Marty.
Yeah.
You think you've got a chance and then he swoops in and
Because
dogs
he's not
you.
looking for style though.
Yeah.
10.
Oh,
No way!
He is a dog.
Are there any bonus points involved?
Oh, they've got a penguin.
Who do?
Kylie and Brad.
Oh.
They're not close enough.
They'll flip the script.
Well, you reckon Mimi?
Yeah. They'll flip.
No.
Nah, Courtney and Grant.
Shayna will flip the script.
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
wow.
Why?
It's a tie.
So Courtney.
They would have won if they used the penguin.
Oh.
How good's our math skill? Oh my God.
Oh my
Dolly.
God, wait. Where's their
Use
score?
the penguin.
Kylie
They
and
would have
Brad-
won by half a point.
So Kylie and Brad would have won.
They would have won.
if they'd used their penguin point.
Oh my gosh.
But could they have won as well last week if they'd used
No,
a few
they
weeks
were,
ago?
no, they were
What?
off. They only won it last week, didn't they? Or the week before?
They were.
Wait, it was Mimi and Christian, then it was Mimi and Christian, then it was Courtney and Grant, then it was Mimi and Christian, and now it's Mimi
split.
and Christian, Courtney and
Yeah.
Grant. And I'm pretty sure Brad and Kylie and the previous week could have won with their
Why are they not using it?
because they're saving it, I guess, maybe for the car
I think they
round.
were- yeah,
Hang
when
on,
there's
we
the car week.
all said don't use it.
Yeah,
'cause
but
we
yeah,
thought-
yeah.
They were
It's
a point and a half off.
we didn't see them getting a 9.5 there.
Yeah, no, especially after an 8. When you get an 8, your confidence is
You're
shot.
thinking 8, maybe
I'm
8.5.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so rough.
Huge.
Okay.
Sorry, but you'd be like, am I even in this competition
You-
anymore? If you're not the two top runners,
teams,
you're
you
like,
don't have a
Jesus.
shot.
They're just so good.
Good. They're so good. I think that was an outright Mimi and Christian
So do
win.
I.
I don't agree
So
with
do
that,
I.
but I don't know anything.
No, you do, because I'm with you as well. I think Christian
You
and
also
Mimi.
don't know anything.
You're right.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, don't
Benny,
know
Who do you
anything.
think? As a contestant, who do you try and appeal to? Marty or
I reckon your end goal with a bit of flair. End goal's Marty. End
Yeah.
goal, but with a bit
Yeah.
of flair to entice the others with style.
Yeah.
Well, did you enjoy watching that, by the way?
It was great.
Yeah, that was really good.
Do you reckon
Very-
will you keep watching it?
Very nostalgic.
Yeah.
I watch this and I'm like, I miss going to HQ. I miss
Yeah.
Scotty
Yeah.
delivering messages to me from the
Yeah.
judges. It's, I don't know. Do you
It's
miss it?
it's really cool to watch them. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how you two feel because you did it last year.
Yes.
But watching the couples back and like in the moment they're so riding the judges' comments. I remember
Yeah.
that.
You
and-
remember that feeling
feel
like,
like
it
your
was, like it's
world's
you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ending.
Yeah.
So that's really cool to see, and it's just it's great to see other people do it because I know how much fun it was. Like we had a really good time.
Yeah.
So watching them, and I'm sure they're having a good time as well.
We're definitely watching it with
No.
more empathetic eyes, having
Yeah,
done it.
I
before,
feel
for sure.
I
Well
feel
said.
like I can't judge harshly because I feel too sorry for them.
Well, this is yeah.
Weren't you
have.
giving harsh
You were
judgment?
giving
no,
like
my
sevens.
lowest was about a 7.5, and it probably deserved a 2.
But really, I mean,
Wow.
at the end of the day, like you could score them whatever they want. Like it's a 1 to 5. Like you're really picking,
yeah.
You're ordering them.
Yeah.
That's why I gave my 2s.
Based on what you've seen, who do you think's going to win, and what do you sort of think the amounts are going to be, or what they're going to win by?
That is
Oh,
good.
great
Because
question.
I think you could lose every week and still win
win
at auction.
100%.
That's the best thing about the block.
Yeah,
It
agree.
literally doesn't matter about your. Well, the style helps.
But then
a
you
little
run
bit.
out of money. You need money, but you
You-
can win little challenges.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You do it all.
It is so hard to pick a winner.
Okay, but give me an order.
I'm going to give you a winner though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky and Hayden.
Oh, what a surprise!
you know
what a
what?
surprise!
I agree.
That's
I think
who
they
we're
might
vibing.
win.
Well, there we go.
Because it's-
Hang on, but why do you guys agree?
Because we think it's the least inoffensive.
Yes, you're not polarizing.
It's
like
not
you look at
polarising.
the dark colours.
You can change it to whatever you want it to be.
And the chat around this is people are going to buy them to Airbnb them out. Now, you want something, I reckon, that will appeal to the masses.
True.
You're spot on.
Or do you want a feature house that feels like you're actually somewhere different? Who
So
knows?
that's where I'm going to go.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
going to
So
put it out
what's-
there. I'm saying Kylie and Brad. Kylie and Brad are going to win it. Someone is going to look at that house and go, hey, that is the house that I want. It looks different from all the others. I'm telling you right now, you heard it here first.
I mean, it could
Kylie and
be.
Brad.
I remember someone saying to us, you need emotional buyers. If you've got
the
an
one.
emotional
Emotional
buyer,
connection.
yep, they will go above and beyond when it comes to
Now,
bidding.
but we're not seeing that now these days with Danny and Adrian Portelli buying the houses in en masse.
Which seems crazy,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
So we really want those. We would love to see for the block, as much as we personally love Adrian Portelli
Yeah.
a lot because he bought our house. We would also love to see some
Families.
families be emotionally connected, like you say.
Yeah.
But you look at these homes and they're going for $3-4 million.
Yeah.
Like, they are beautiful, location absolutely stunning. But how many families realistically have got $3 or $4 million?
Well, I think we're looking
To
at
spend
top
on a
twos. I
potential
mean, I think
holiday
we're looking
home.
at top ones for
No.
these selling.
No, I
they're
think
being
it was
listed
two,
for like
mate.
one.
One
Like,
point
yeah,
if we
being
all get
listed,
together,
we can buy them.
let's
buy
buy
it.
an Airbnb.
Yeah.
Right now, they're being listed on domain for like high ones.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we reckon? So Ricky and Hayden are going to win. How much
much
profit do you reckon
buy?
they're going to make? I reckon it's going to be. I don't reckon it's going to be quite our season, but I reckon it will still be like 700,000.
So long as they're winning money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
Well, thank you so much for coming
Thank
to
you
our
for
blog.
coming.
Hey, thanks for having
It's
us.
been so fun.
Yeah. Been great.
So lovely to see that you've stayed friends. You haven't
No,
divorced.
yes, we're still.
Oh no, we're
still
not
good
friends.
mates.
No, we just came
You
here.
put on a very
Well,
good act.
mate,
Contractually obliged.
It's been real.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
you later.
Right,
Hey girls, thanks for having us.
all right,
Yeah.
we'll show you out.
All right, beautiful.
Come again soon.
Yeah,
though.
we've got 2 new friends now too. How lovely.
Don't
Do you have
let it
any
all-
friends that you can set us
A
up with?
single
Yeah, do you have
friend.
any single friends? My God.
How old are you guys again?